Hurricanes are large tropical storms that form near the equator and travel across the warm waters of the Atlantic. Hurricanes can grow to be more than 500 miles across and can pack winds in excess of 100 miles per hour. Hurricanes cut paths of destruction thousands of miles wide and have caused billions of dollars in damage. As residents of the Tampa Bay area, we need to recognize that we live in an area that is susceptible to being hit by a hurricane. Along with making sure you have enough bottled water, batteries, flashlights, and canned food, you should also ensure you are prepared to offer first aid in the event you or a loved one becomes injured during a hurricane. After viewing this video series, you will have the information you need to offer first aid for 5 injuries that are common during and after a hurricane, including fractures, eye injuries, concussions, shock, and near drowning. In this segment, Ashley will discuss how to properly offer first aid to someone who may have suffered an eye injury during a hurricane. Remember, after a hurricane, it may be hours before trained medical professionals are able to access you or your family due to high demand for medical attention, storm debris, and localized flooding. If this is the case, what you do in the first minutes following an injury is vital. However, these instructions should not take the place of professional medical care. You should always seek medical attention as soon as you are able following an injury.
Eye injuries can occur while preparing for, during, and following a hurricane. Eye injuries are primarily caused by flying debris such as glass, sand, splinters, and small metal objects either hitting the eye or hitting around the eye. The good news is that eye injuries are usually preventable if proper eye protection is worn.
This first example will demonstrate what to do if small particles of debris such as sand or dust enter your eye. The first thing to remember is not to rub the eye, but to flush the eye with purified water. This will prevent further injury to the eye. If injury persists, seek medical aid as soon as possible. The next demonstration will show you what to do if a sharp object enters into your eye. The most important thing is to remember to not pull the object out. The next step is to wrap a bandage around the eye, being careful not to apply too much pressure. Once the wrap is complete, you will want to seek medical aid as soon as possible. Finally, I will show you what to do if an object hits around the eye. The first thing you want to do is find something that can be used to make a cold compress. Then, all you want to do is apply the cold compress to the area that was injured for approximately 15 minutes in order to reduce swelling. If swelling persists, seek medical aid as soon as possible.
Now it's time to test your knowledge on treating eye injuries. In the event of small debris entering the eye, what is the first thing you should do? If you answered flush eye with purified water, you are correct. If a sharp object enters the eye, you do not want to remove the sharp object. And if an object hits around the eye, what would you do? Use a cold compress. In the event of an eye injury, you do not want to put pressure on the eye to prevent further injury. In the event of a hurricane, you do not want to rinse your eyes out with tap water because tap water can become contaminated.
The video you have just seen provided a basic understanding of the steps necessary to address an injury that may occur during a hurricane. Review these steps at the beginning of each hurricane season and practice them with your family or friends. Being prepared and taking precautions before the storm arrives should still be your top priority, but accidents may still happen, and by being prepared, you will be able to offer assistance in a critical time. Remember, these instructions are not intended to take the place of professional medical care, and you should always seek medical attention as soon as you are able following an injury. For more information on current hurricane threats and what you can do to be prepared, please visit the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's website at www.nhc.noaa.gov.